Hello, 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 hello. 'Tis I, JPtheOrangeLantern. And we today are going to be taking a look or starting a game that I have a lot of respect for, the original version. And I played the original version. I have not beaten it, but I did get a bit of ways into it. And that is System Shock, made by the legendary Looking Glass Studios, and in 1994, and remade for the modern age. um, for the modern age, and very excited for that. I was excited for it back in the day, and now I'm finally getting the chance to play it. I put it off for God knows what reason. I guess it was just a matter of I did not want to commit the time to, or things. Well, things just got in the way, I guess. Actually, I know exactly why it took so long. It's because the physical edition of the game took a lot of time to come out, and I was kind of waiting for the physical version for this game to come out because I wanted to own the physical version of it. So yeah, that's kind of where I excuse me. That's kind of what took me so long with this. I was just adjusting the audio and stuff. And now we're gonna get ready to do this, guys. There's really no other way to get through this or do this. So yeah. Hang on here. Just promoting it to everybody else who might be interested. As you are often to do. Thank you all for the patience. I am, like I said, very much looking forward to playing this game. I played a little bit of the original, and I played I played a bit of the, not all of, but I played a good chunk of System Shock 2 back in the day. And as a result, I am very, very much looking forward, though, to playing this. I know the story. So that is very, very much not not in question. I know a lot of the characters, and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm stumbling over myself for a little bit, but I'm just trying to fill a little bit of time here. More than anything, as we get started here. I will point out this. Very nice accessibility options for those of you. Then they got all these different HUD color themes. That's just crazy to me. I'm going to stick with the hacker one because it's the original one. But I think it's very cool nonetheless. What else is there? I thought I had more to say heading into this one, but I really don't. Um, Behold Citadel Station. I will say that I am very I am also very much looking forward to the enhanced edition of System Shock 2, which is going to be available later this month. I look forward to playing that and probably streaming it as well. Like I said, I've beaten... I'm trying to remember. I've beaten most of System Shock 2 back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I mean when it was re-released onto Good Old Games, GOG. The first System Shock game I just found a little too obtuse in how it handled. And so, much like the original Fallout, I love what it is, and I respect what it's done, but I never like beat it or got very far. So let's change that with the remake, which has basically the same story, the same characters that we all know and love from the original System Shock from 1994. I guess it also kind of helps that back in the day when these games were originally released, I wasn't even, like, I was way too young to even think about playing these as a PC gamer or otherwise. But yeah, I hope all of you are having a splendoriferous Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in the good land of Wisconsin. And I've decided to, after spending a couple hours outside getting some vitamin D, to play some System Shock. Let's get to it now. I'm sorry for stalling. I remember this. So let's see. I think I want to go with... I think I'm going to stick with 2 across the board here. Hacker is never alone as enemies pack a numerous punch. Mission. Default. Shodan is watching the hacker's every move. Waypoints will assist the hacker. Mission critical items cannot be dropped. Something that kind of feels like it's very important. Also, I like the different like indicators for it. I think, like I said, I'm going to stick with the regulars, like the default. Cuz I don't remember this game, but it's a modern game, so I should be able to handle it. Cyber. Shodan's security patrols pursue the hacker, while cyberization while cyber denizens engage on site. Yeah, that's one thing that they kind of took out of System Shock 2, by the way. Or one of the things that was kind of de-emphasized in System Shock 2 was cyberspace. It was one of the really, like, the coolest things in the original, but like I said, it was one of those things where it was difficult to master, I guess. Get ready to think. I can handle some puzzles. So you can pick a male or female hacker. I, being a male, will choose male for this playthrough. So yeah, I do remember, one thing I do remember about the original System Shock was these customizable, like, difficulty modules. That said, I found myself either getting lost or, like, wrestling with the controls. Actually, I think what the problem was is that I'm not that adept at PC gaming anymore. I used to be when I was a kid. I never played, like, hardcore PC titles, but I used to be far more adept at playing PC games back in the day. And, I just am not anymore. I play games with a controller. I've gotten used to it. It doesn't matter what era or system. I'm used to having a controller in my hands. I know there's more things you can do with the PC because of the extra keys and stuff, but I just got out of practice with it. So hang on here, I'm texting somebody. So yeah, I want you guys to also be kind of engaging me in some potential feedback, because I have some ideas on how to like update the bios of my channels here with a little more writing and stuff. But I don't know how much of it will sound pretentious, so we'll kind of see where things go there. Anyways, without further ado, let us begin. Welcome to Citadel Station, hacker. Shodan is, like, I know for a fact, by the way, that they also have the they actually managed to get 30 years later the voice of Shodan, Looking Glass Studios, Terry Brasius or Brassis, I believe, is how it's pronounced. Hang on, I don't want to butcher her name. Back to voice Shodan, and I really couldn't imagine them doing Terry Brasius. Yeah, I couldn't imagine anybody but her being the voice of Shodan. Really, like, truly. She is one of those actresses who, like GLaDOS, ironically also another evil homicidal AI, also happens to just be like synonymous with their character. Like, to replace them as the voice of the character would be sacrilegious or require a Herculean effort, one or the other. Let's get started. This does follow the 94 game's plot quite a bit, so if you've never played the 1994 one, this is a good updated version of the plot. So, I mean, there's definitely stuff that's been changed and added to suit the modern remake, but it is not in a bad... I am not in control of this. It is not an unoriginal telling of the game. Nice little...
Summary for Thursday, April 7th, 2072 is brought to you by the Tri-Optimum Corporation.
Yep.
It's been a beautiful day in New Atlanta.
This is the original theme, by the way, for the opening cinematic, so love that they brought that back. So I love that. That's awesome.
And the current visibility forecast for air traffic is hazy with pockets of Atlanta fog, starting at 120 meters going into the weekend.
New Atlanta? I have no control of this. But yeah, this theme is a recreation of the original cinematic theme. And I like it because it's got...
Tri-Optimum Citadel Station will celebrate its 10th year of operation this week. Citadel Station completed construction in 2062 and has been Tri-Optimum's flagship space station specializing in robotics, genetics, and pharmacological research.
Yep. Uh-oh. So, I wonder how they're going to phrase this here. Oh, we are in control. So, I like that a lot. That's awesome. Tri-Optimum owns everything, including the game's loading screens and stuff. This is actually different because the setup for the story was originally there was like no company graphics. There was like a little bit of a blurb about the Citadel station, but your character, the hacker, was, you didn't get to like control them at all. They were just kind of like, they were mentioned. They were mentioned that they did a job for an unnamed Trioptimum executive, but they ended up getting caught, and that's how they ended up on Citadel Station. Or I should say, actually more accurately, the hacker agreed to a job for an implant that eventually they ended up getting on Citadel Station in exchange for the information that they had. Or rather, I should say, shutting off the ethical restraints of Citadel Station's AI as well as gathering data. Now, all of this was done in a cutscene. An opening movie. This seems to be more interactive. Not only does it seem more interactive, but it also seems. I'm curious now, because can we see what we're wearing at all?
This is a landmark moment in human history. We have achieved an entire decade of self-sustained living and working around Saturn's L6 orbit. Both I, as well as Trioptimum's board of directors, would like to extend our most heartfelt gratitude to all staff working tirelessly around the clock. Their success is Earth's success.
The following message is brought to you by the Trioptimum Corporation. Fancy a change of career?
I like the radio there. Okay, so we got pizza and stuff.
Trioptimum has you covered.
Aww.
For our new research and development program.
So yeah, this is definitely very much a cyberpunk dystopian setup where everything is Trioptimum. They are the big daddy that owns everything. They control everything, they own everything, all that stuff. What I was a little disappointed, or what I was trying to point out, and why I paused, and why I was kind of disappointed / surprised at this detail being gone, is that the hacker in the opening cutscene of System Shock 1, the original, had a Watchmen t-shirt on. You know, Alan Moore's Watchmen, the iconic logo of the Watchmen book. He had that on his t-shirt. I guess in this game, the hacker, for whatever reason, doesn't have that logo, which is kind of disappointing.
In interplanetary research, Trioptimum strives to provide
I like the setup though. I like that we're actually able to see like the world in like a non-hostile form before.
For example.
I'm just.
Citadel Station means a lot more to me than any other place I've ever lived. It's more
I'm listening to the radio broadcast because I don't know. I've never heard this. I've never played this. So yeah.
I can feel safe and comfortable. All of my needs are taken care of under one great big roof. I feel like I'm part of a family.
Uh-huh.
Don't miss the opportunity of a lifetime and a chance to write your name into history. If you think you have what it takes, send us your resume today.
This concludes tonight's broadcast. You all
Okay.
sent us your votes, and tonight's People's Choice quote is from Dr. Dorothée Rimbaud from the Marseille Genetic Research Bastion. The staff at Trioptimum Radio wishes you all a pleasant evening.
Mm-hmm.
What is a man? Is he defined by things like morphology or longevity? If form alters content, that is, if
I'm sorry, I'm listening to this. Dr. Rimbaud. Dr. Rimbaud.
Society if a man no longer resembles a man.
The reason why,
always driven us.
you know, I was I was really super hyped for this game. It's kind of hard to believe that the remake actually began its Kickstarter in 2015. This remake began its start on Kickstarter in 2015, but it took over. But it took 8 years for this game to be developed. It went kind of through a development hell cycle, changing from Unity to the Unreal Engine, and it even had to restart from scratch. With things like feature creep even being a problem with this game. So it definitely saw its fair share of like super long delays. And I heard a mix of people saying that it was like graphically this is amazing, and I've heard a lot of people say that the story and everything very much. Oh, so there's my die for donuts. But you see, oh, okay. So they replaced the Watchmen logo, or maybe that was always the logo. Maybe that was a die for donuts logo that we had in the very beginning of the first game. In that cutscene. He's got a drinking bird. We've got a drinking bird toy. Those are always kind of funny, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read all the stuff here to see if there's like any jokes. Go. The die for donuts though, it's like these faces and you can eat them. It's kind of hilarious. Perk Master. Coffee pot. Okay, X to open door. Okay. I'm sorry, hang on here. But yeah, I heard some people complain that the game was not as true to the original as they were hoping for. Like I said, I played a decent chunk of the original, but again, the old PC controls, especially for how ambitious games like System Shock were in 1994, made them often hard to control. And if you wanted to talk about a game that felt like it was for hardcore gamers only, that was probably the original System Shock. There's a reason why System Shock 2 is more fondly remembered, and why this remake is probably now the definitive way to play it. I do like that I can look down at my lower body. That's always nice. I'm actually probably getting some of the details wrong in regards to how the story starts, but I know that it's set in like pretty much the same. It's set in the same year, 2072. It's set mostly on Citadel Station, and those textures are really low. I'm just trying to read what's on there. Excuse me. And I'm just kind of soaking it all in. Game brick. Ha! Nice. Also, is that a light gun? Well, good to know the game brick comes with that and a VR headset. OMG, am I glad that I came back for this. Coffin tank. That is really cool. I don't know why I like that, but that is a really cool little attention to detail bit. So for those of you who either own the original System Shock on PC or have like seen the launcher for it, that is the original cover art. Like the font is blurrier, it's a blurrier box, but Space Minotaur. But this is the original box art for System Shock, the game. You can say that that's a little too meta, since we're playing System Shock with System Shock on our shelves. And you almost might wonder, well then how does our hacker friend not know what he's about to get into? But suspension of disbelief, I suppose, is the name of the game. And I gotta be honest, that tickles me. I like that a lot. Okay, let's open the door. here. Yeah, some of these textures are obviously, they look a little blurry. I think they're probably much better on the PC. Is it one of these games where we can't see ourselves in the mirror for whatever reason? It appears so. Is there a reason why we're in here? I mean, yeah, cool. I got a neat bathroom. It's not bad by future standards. I guess that's just a tutorial on how to open doors. I think I could have just as easily done that elsewhere. Is that like a rider helmet? Looks like it. I'm trying to zoom in on some of this stuff, but it doesn't really work. Oh, that's a cool guitar. But look at that fretboard. Holy crap, that's a... Man, the future's going to be weird for musicians, man, if that's the fretboards they're working with. Can I use the computer now? Okay, yes, I can. I got gloves. I got glowing gloves because I'm a master hacker. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna get some water. My mouth's starting to water here. I need to get something to drink. All right, let's dance. Oh wait, that's the Rocky theme. Let's dance, Trioptimum. Access denied. Access main program grid. Access denied. Command shell, okay. Uh-oh. Hey, hacker! Military grade implant system. Surgical graft. Oh, looks like we've already been found out. I'm sorry to pause it right there. But I kind of just wanted to mention two things. Number one, it came to me and I remembered now that we accessed information from Trioptimum that we aren't supposed to find, and then they rope us in for trying to do this job where we take down Shodan's ethical restraints. And I would say that's a spoiler, but since this is a remake of the old game, it's technically not one. I also do remember that somehow, some way, he managed to get the military hardware neural implant negotiated as part of the deal, and so that's what he's researching right now. Uh-oh. Download complete. Remain where you are. Uh-oh. You got caught by the Trioptimum fuzz, man.
Turn around!
Heck!
Now!
Ha! I like that.
We're transporting the prisoner from New Atlanta, Sector 11. What's our destination?
New Atlanta.
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner to make the handoff there.
Okay.
Copy that.
Hey. I love how he just
Remember,
like...
gentlemen, what I say stays here.
Okay. All right, Mr.
I'm currently
Diego.
attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle.
Okay.
I see. The silent type. Remove
Yeah.
the hood.
I'll
I
make
can't
you a
pause
deal.
during this.
You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider
Okay.
it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? Try Optimum's Elite or some black market hack job.
Touché.
Fantastic. This is Shodan, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station.
Uh-huh.
I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
Why? Edit core files. We're just gonna go and do it. I can't, I'm not doing anything. I love how that middle finger, though, he's like, hack the planet! I could just picture the hacker saying that, like, hack the planet. But no, the hacker in this game is a silent protagonist. The protagonist of System Shock 2 is a silent protagonist, too, come to think of it. Which is kind of nice for the sake of, like, role-playing. This is not Shodan's, like, design that she's
Not
probably
bad.
more famous for.
I may have other work for you once this is over.
Sure, Mr. Diego. If you live. Nice. So that's not what Shodan looks like. That's not her most iconic look. In System Shock 2, I would say she looks different, and it's a more iconic look for her, redesign wise. But yeah, this is what it amounts to. Now, I'm trying to remember. I do think, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to probably read this even if I wanted to. I know the neural implant was part of the deal for us, and we wake up in neurosurgery out of the cryo bed. Yeah, so we wake up now we're in more full control of the game. We're out of the cryo bed. I do remember the neurosurgery, the neural implant being part of the reason why we wanted to join, why we hacked Tri-Optimum. But if I'm remembering correctly, I do believe that it's because we actually found dirt on Edward Diego's corruption, and so the combination of Shodan and us are part of the reason why he's doing what he's doing. And I don't think that the neural implant itself was a reason why we hacked the Tri-Optimum Corporation. I think if I'm remembering correctly, we stumbled upon files that we weren't supposed to have. Open your neural interface where you can manage your inventory and access important information. Wares. Neural interface, passive hardware and software. Oh, so now we're an employee of the Tri-Optimum Corporation. Well, that isn't good. So yeah, this is probably going to take me a little bit of time to get used to, because depending on how close to the original this is, because I don't know how close to the original it's going to be. Medical storage. Nothing happened. So we just click on something, it won't budge. Did we just grab stuff now? Picked up stethoscope. Oh, so we can pick up random junk. Medical syringe. Scalpel. Probably want this if I can read it. Really? It's a handbook, but it's junk? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read this stuff here. Okay, so you gotta hold down the crouch button. I'm not crazy about that. Inventory. It's kind of cool. You can ask for the description. And the descriptions pretty much read exactly the way you said. Okay, so this is and isn't a pause menu. Like, I can move slightly, but I can't, but it's not like I am invulnerable. Okay, yeah, so you can sell for scrap or credits. Like I said, I do apologize if it feels like I am going super slow. Can't carry that. How dare you? I'll carry what I want, damn it. Pick up the med pack healing agent. Okay. Press. Okay. Okay, that'll restore a small amount of health over time. Again, I'm sorry if I'm taking this slow. I am just trying to make sure that I don't get caught up in this, because I don't know how tough this game is going to be from a combat perspective. Okay, so that was... We did want to recover health. And it looks like it's a recharge. Okay. Well, I guess that just goes to show that maybe they botched the neural implant after all, you know what I mean? Nothing happened. I really hope that there's actually, like, drawers that we can open, because that would be kind of disappointing if all these drawers are just, like, sitting there and you can't do anything. If I remember correctly, this game can be very hard. Now, remembering this game can be very hard. I know that for a fact. Need to find the standard access card. Okay, so nothing too out of the ordinary there. It's not in here, I would imagine. Yeah, it's probably not in here, I would imagine. Yeah, I can tell that graphically... I do like that call out too, by the way. I like how it actually points out what you're looking at. And I love that font. That is a callback to the original game. So, again, very, very well done. Very, very respectful of the source material, I would say. Nightdive is very, very respectful of source material in these legendary games and recreating them. I will say that this is a little blurry, probably, compared to what it looks like on the PC, I would imagine. Okay. Ah! Okay. Alright. So... Sorry, didn't mean to pause it there. I had something in my eye. The lead pipe. That is definitely our starting weapon. It is something that is actually also seen in System Shock 2, which, as the starting weapon. Install navigation and mapping unit. It needs a switch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Alright, so now we've got a map. Access card. Okay. I'll take that. And do we have a PDA? Yep. Well, that's kind of cool. So we got all this stuff basically put on our...
We got someone. Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consult for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans at Citadel Station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is charging for potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military neural implants soon. Lansing out.
Okay, well that's new. That's actually brand new because, and I'm sorry to keep pausing it. I'm just trying to, like, list out some comparisons here between the original game and this remake. In System Shock 1, you actually were just kind of like, you had to figure it out kind of all yourself. You didn't know what was going on. Like, you were, like, under the impression that the, you didn't know that there was a biological outbreak. You also didn't know anything about the mining laser until much, much later. Like, that was, like, In fact, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that was Shodan's backup plan for when you foiled her biological stuff. And there definitely really wasn't, like, survivors that you were talking to. It's also kind of weird we got the directional pads now. I'm sorry. Again, I'm trying to get used to this. Excuse me. So we've got a bunch of different levels that we can go through, that we're going through. We're on medical right now. And those are emails too, so I'm kind of curious as to where the audio logs are going to come in. All right, enough stalling. Open Sesame. Healing. Oh, restore your... by using the surgery machine. Okay. Is this healing juice? Healing juice? Is that it? Is it healing juice? Is this hostile robot? No? He doesn't seem hostile. Ah, god damn it. See, now this is why I was... Arg! Suck it, tin cans. Ow! So far, not so bad with the combat, but... we got a little bit of music here. Destroyed server bot. Let's see here now. What can we get from him? A food bag? Oh yeah, so you'll notice the inventory. The inventory has kind of like a Tetris-y like layout to it. You have to be very, very careful with it. Needs a switch. Oh, all right. So we can restore our maximum health, which I'm guessing that that's just something that we find later, like we find in these levels. What? Sorry, I just heard something and I was kind of confused as to what. And I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I'm combing this game very slowly. May also cause side effects. The Berserk. What is this? Doom? I do remember the combat boosters in this game. I am also, like I said, I'm combing through this game very slowly because I want to find like the audio logs that kind of help fill out the story. Also, like I said, if this game is even a fraction of what the original was, it's going to be very hard because the original System Shock was very unforgiving. Again, I can't really see. Recycle reward. So I don't want his ID badge. Take your money though. Do I really have to drag the money, though, over? Really? Can I even hit it, though? There we go. Yeah, so there is actually... So, yeah, one of the key things that you do in this level, or not these levels, in this game, is you actually, until... I think it's about halfway through, but eventually you don't have to destroy the security cameras as much. But you obviously want to here, because then Shodan, you know, can't, like, monitor and, like, send enemies after you. Use a keypad. Ah. Yeah, again, I'm taking this very slow because I don't know where the enemies are, and I don't know how this is going to work. So this is our Tri-Optimum outfit. You also notice that we still got our hacker gloves with our, like, digit numbers, and then we've also got, like, a brand. We're branded now with our employee number. Head-mounted vision unit? Ah, okay. Alright. Question. Do I activate it automatically? I'm sorry, I don't mean to do this again. Control bindings. Cycle hardware. Use hardware. Ice drill. So it's all kind of simplistic in its initial layout. Hey! I'll replenish my power at the station in just a second here. Data slicks contain information that the media data reader can decrypt. Haha, yes! I'm sorry, I'm just getting used to, like, all this stuff. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get used to it all. Because again, this is definitely very different than your average first-person shooter. I would almost say it's an RPG, in a sense. Almost. I don't think that it is. I mean, you upgrade your character. Whee! Okay, new code. Let's see now here. And just in case... Unlimited power! Sorry, that one was right in front of me. that joke was right in front of me. Alright. Code. Dr. Lewis. Oh, okay, so this is an actual message here. So I am going to read a lot of these. So, alright. Nick, I understand you're new here, but I need you to remember the code to the door's healing suite is 451. Now that's simple enough. Don't forget it as we have a VIP recovering from neurosurgery. And Edward Diego, head of operations on the station, seems to be anxious about them waking up. Well, yeah, just because we agreed to do his bidding doesn't mean that we're, completely on board with his plans. With that in mind, please let me know immediately if there's a change in our guest's condition. As an aside, I need you to clean out the supply closet in the healing suite. Possessions from the last patient who expired last month are still there. Move them into the storage section in the maintenance tunnel just north of the healing suites. Oh, so that's what it said. It didn't say healing juices. It said healing suites. It's where we put patients' belongings if they die during their sleep. It's kind of like a lost and found, mostly lost. Ugh. So I think that means, I'm sorry to backtrack, I love all the random junk that you've just got like sitting around here that you can technically collect. So I think that means that I can open this. There was a locker here, wasn't there? Well, there was a locker. I thought there was. No? Well, maybe I was misremembering. That's not good if I'm already misremembering. Oh, that's right. It was here in the healing suites. So far, so good with the combat. I know you get guns, and I know you get a lot of other cool stuff that you can actually use later on. Where was it? I feel like that lead pipe... Can I swing while I jump? Okay, I can swing while I'm in midair. I was a little worried about that. I was like, can I actually do anything? Needs a switch. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so those power stations actually do kind of come back. That's nice. It is a little too, it is very much tutorialized. Hey, look, we got a mug. I could have swore there wasn't there? Oh, nothing on him. I'm trying to remember now. I could have swore there was a thing that we could have used, but I might just be misremembering. All right, we got to do it manually. Oh god, this is pretty low res. A 4, a 5, a uno. Ah! Well, we got our first autosave. I guess the game is a little forgiving because I think that those charges for like the maximum health are still intact. Also, dead humanoid mutant. Some people would call them zombies, but they're not quite. Woohoo!
To Citadel Station. We
Through the
hope
looking
your
glass.
somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently
Remember
in the
the
healing
6th of
suites
November.
located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance. And the
I'm just letting
storage
Shodan
cells
talk.
are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive
I love that
suites.
stuttering effect.
And level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9 and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
You can obviously tell that that's a product of Shodan being corrupted and her ethical restraints being removed. Once again, I am so glad that they got the voice actress for Shodan back, because it would not have been the same had they remade this game without her. It would have just been Terry Brosius, or Brasius. I'm probably mispronouncing it. But they did it with a combination of like those digital effects of like static and stuff like that. But, you know, it takes a certain voice actress to make that stuff work too. So yeah, obviously Shodan with the automated greeting. Junction boxes, direct power to machinery, open junction box, direct power, and fixed service lift. Okay. So yeah, I very much just love the voice acting for Shodan in this game. It's very, very good. It's, oh god. Oh god. Audio, what the? Okay, yeah, audio logs, I know they contain information. I'm kind of more focused on staying alive here, game. Ow! Stupid robot. No security camera in this game, though? Or not in this game. In this area? Interesting. I would have thought there would have been. Okay, so that, we don't need that. Dead cyborg surgeon. Ooh. Once again, ID tag, but not... Can I stack this? Okay, good, I can. I was worried about that. So, yeah, it's you got a proto-Borg. Yeah, I'm gonna put these people out their misery. In part because I do not need more cyborgs coming back to get me. And also, whatever is going on, I don't think that they're going to survive. I also just want to make, and I'm sorry again to pause, but I want to make something that I just find kind of awesome with the first achievement. It's called Through the Looking Glass. Basically, the achievement that you get for starting the game here. like I mentioned at the very beginning of this game, the original studio that made that made the original 2 System Shock games, as well as the original Thief games, by the way. The original Thief games, all made by a studio called Looking Glass Studios. So that's a nice little callback to the original ones. Obviously, Nightdive Studios made the remake, and it was published by... hang on here. Published by Prime Matter, which, yeah. And for those of you who are, you know, like know your names in the video game industry, Warren Spector, this is one of his games. So, all right. I'm not crazy about the... Okay, so that's a key card. Can always enjoy a key card. This is an audio log. It's a funny ass looking audio log disc. Like, that's bigger than my hand. Oh, I guess it just is supposed to look bigger to stand out. What is that to play? X, okay.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on.
Right.
Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you. Gunther. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that sucks. So, by the way, you'll notice that the date for this is, the date for that log is October, October 20th, and it's, according to Shodan, November 6th, 2072. So, we've been in surgery for 2 weeks while Shodan's been taking over the station. So yeah. That is, that's not good. Oh. Sanitation station. Button? What? Okay, what's in here then? Oh, that was where the robot came out from. Yeah, that makes sense. I was kind of confused by that. I was like, huh? What happened with that? But no. Hooray! Blue keycard for the win. What the hell is this? It's all the tinfoil on in here. Well, there's no security cameras to bash and no enemies to destroy at the moment. A storage crate. Ugh, human skull. That's just grim. That's just grim, man. Human skull? Ugh. Okay, now how do I switch between the items then in my hotkey here? Cycle hardware? Cycle consumable, okay. All right, cycle consumable. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Great. I just wasted that. I know. Search crates for supplies and ammunition. Yay. Oh, are we gonna get a gun here? We got bullets. You know what? I think I want to load that because I didn't want to waste the berserk patch. Ah, damn it. All right. We gotta do this again. Sorry. Oh, so he spawned with something this time. A chip bag? Saturn snacks. Cute. Yeah, I don't get it. I was trying to,
Welcome back to Citadel Station.
come on.
We hope your somnolent healing stage.
Come on. Get him.
Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072.
There we go. Jeez.
You are currently in the healing suites, located on the 1st level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance. And the storage cells are on level
Nice.
4.
I was actually able to take him down in one shot.
Level 5.
Maybe I should have held the swing before.
Facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems engineering.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm
Level
even...
8 houses the
I
Department
know.
of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level 4.
I can always use battery packs.
All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Okay, let's get the key card. Yeah. We'll hear what Miss Stackhouse has to say again. A tri-pop soda? Does that mean that we can eat it for food?
More control over the level you're on.
Can we have it for food?
Everything. Do better than I.
Haze phase purple purple drink. Okay, it does increase health. Good. How do I use that then?
I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
Okay, so how do I use the item then here? Because I'm confused now. I'm confused. Sorry. Okay. So that's what that is then. Do we have to put it in the hotbar? Why would we need to put it in the hotbar? Shouldn't we be able to just eat it instantly? Isn't that the whole point of these things? Like, I'm confused. I'm trying to recover health, game. I don't know how you expect me to recover health if I can't use the food items. Or what your point of even having the food items is, then. I don't want to use the consumable and then be stuck with the thing then. Yeah, no, that's not it. I don't get it. What was the point of me even having these things then if I can't use them? Ah! Alright, fine. If I have to drop stuff for inventory, I know what I'm dropping, but... Jeez. Okay, yeah, so there is a little bit of randomization to this, for sure. I guess it did kind of reorganize things for me a little bit. Ooh, a frag grenade. I'll take that. So, yeah, you obviously want to check all these storage crates. Tri-pop soda. Right. No, okay, you can't stack the cans there. I still don't know how you do that. That's gonna annoy the hell out of me. I got more rounds. I do vaguely remember this game being kind of sort of random number generator, like you know, you didn't always get everything the same 100% to keep you on your toes. Ah, hello. So this is what we call the BioShock puzzle. The puzzle where yeah, this is clearly look at this, very BioShock inspired. Well, the good news is that I've done these puzzles before. So I'm not... It needs a switch. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, alright. So the good news is that I'm not completely unfamiliar with these. The thing that is going to be kind of curious is... Okay, so we can move these. The thing that is going to be kind of curious is how this works. Yeah, obviously can't do that. I do apologize if it feels like I'm either going through this stuff at a snail's pace or I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of do. At least I think I'd like to think that I do. Okay, so gotta get it from there to there, right? Is that what we're doing? I think? Maybe? Oh. Well, thankfully there's no enemies attacking me, because then I would just, like, automatically hate this, but... Okay. Huh. Okay. Excuse me. Huh. Looks like we gotta go the long way around, though, which I'm not crazy about. Yeah, I think this is one of those puzzles where you gotta go the long way around if you want to achieve the goal. I mean, I get it. It's just kind of annoying. But not too bad of a puzzle. Again, if you played BioShock, yep, you've seen that puzzle before. And obviously, it probably gets easier the longer we're at this. Or actually, or hell if I know. Alright. Slow and steady. Security camera. Oh, no, not a security camera. A crab droid. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. Repair bot. Oh, okay. Oh, and he burned me good. Damn, if only I could have my refreshing drink. Recycle station? Convert junk into tri-credits. Okay. Let's do it. I want that. You. And... Oh, actually, no. No, those don't offer as much scrap. They offer credits. Oh, I get it. Maybe you couldn't use... Let's try this now. Can I use these now? Now that I don't have health? Maybe? Like... I'm very confused. I gotta look this up now, because it's not listed. Let's see. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see. Because that's going to annoy the hell out of me, especially if I'm, like, low on health and I can't find out how to use food. Like, I don't have any other ways to relieve or to get health. I gotta push Y. I'll try. Let's see now here. I don't know why they would be, no pun intended, they would be classified. That is annoying. The game does not tell you how to do that. Again, I give credit for it not, like, holding my hand, but it would be nice to have known that before. Also, okay, drop or vaporize. Yeah, let's not go with vaporize for the moment. Oh, really? We actually end up having to carry these cans? That's lovely. Don't tell me we carry the food bar wrapper. Yes, we do. Let's see what vaporize does. Ah, there it is. Okay. Scrap for credits. Okay, so you vaporize. Okay, so you get this. Okay, so there's a reason to vaporize this stuff. You know what? In fact, let's just go through and do all that right now, shall we? There we go. Much cleaner inventory. And also, I'm not getting ready to pull my hair out at the idea of wondering what the hell I need to do to eat and consume food. It didn't add a lot, but it got me a little bit more. Once again, taking this very, very slowly because you look at the map here, there's a lot of stuff. It's not quite dark enough for me to justify using the flashlight. I'm also trying to keep my eyes peeled for security cameras and terminals because I do not want that to be in the way. Okay. So we got 3 of those now. I am admittedly being far more methodical. That's the thing too about System Shock is both it and the first game, like, they were unique. They were very much almost like horror RPGs. Like, it is very, very hard. I don't know if I even needed to do that, but it felt good. But yeah, these are horror RPGs in many ways. A very rare thing back in the time when they came out. Yeah, I don't need the light yet. I think I'm gonna need one of those health packs eventually here. You guys are a bit more of a bear than I thought you'd be. No, I don't. Why would it do that? I didn't ask for that. I was trying to use the health. Fine. You know what? There's probably more of you here anyway. So, you know what? Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's take you out, huh? Yeah, okay, so that's one security camera I can't reach. This is... So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled with that berserk stuff, though, because I don't want to OD. What? Am I seeing ghosts? Oh, that's cool! I can't tell... There's 2 things I want to say about that. Number 1, I can't tell if that's a hallucination of the berserk thing. It very well might be. And if it is a hallucination of the Berserk thing, those are actually that's the old graphical models. Those are the models from 1994. That just blows my mind. That is very, very well done. Very, very well done, game. Okay, meta patch. So, yeah, very well done, game. A lot of props for that. Dead cyborg assassin. I didn't take that guy out. Human corpse. He doesn't really have anything on him. But, yeah, I was trying to use the health. I don't know why it had me use... I don't know why it had me use not the health. And I'm sorry, again, I'm plotting, but I'm trying to not get killed. But yeah, if that was like a psychological effect, I gotta admit. Armory. Icon. So I want to get in here. I don't have the code key though for it. But yeah, that is crazy. Hey, the lights are on. That makes me feel a little better, a little safer, maybe. Okay. But yeah, that is really gonna annoy me with the medical stuff because it's like, come on. Like, how much... Or like that Berserk thing, that annoys me. Like, what the hell? That just annoys me. I don't know if I even want the Berserk thing anymore, because I don't think it's gonna let me use it properly. Like, it's ridiculous that. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. There. I guess I like how it's just like a little patch too. I guess I just gotta be really careful then. Like, I gotta like make sure that when I'm scrolling through the hotbar that it's not doing a certain thing, because otherwise I'm gonna misuse the Berserk patch. It says it's addictive, and if those hallucinations of the enemies from the enemy models from 1994 are indication, yes, it does induce hallucinations, and so no, I do not want that to be nice little callback to the original game there with the resist scrawled in blood. But yeah, I don't want to end up having misused those items. Audio log. Get a little bit of animation here too.
From the west wing of medical Costas, Hansen, and Rains. At this rate, we're dead in hours rather than days. Weeks of loss after loss is taking its toll.
Right.
We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't, then I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
Right. Right. Well, that's a noble idea, but we all know how that kind of turned out. I really hope I'm not stuck with this lead pipe forever. Because The lead pipe. Unless I get like, okay. I have no idea what key card I just picked up. It is kind of nice though. Look at that. You see? You get stuff, you get... Yeah, you basically get to look at all this stuff. Standard. Group 1. Okay. Yeah, passive hardware. I do wonder what kind of all sort of stuff you get stuck with, and maybe you get better, like, equipment as things go. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what kind of scrap we can get out of this stuff here. I'm very sorry if I'm moving slow. Again, I'm trying my best to just excuse me, I'm just trying my best to move through the game here. And like I said, this is a much more methodical type of game than your average first-person shooter. What's that? I want it? I do want it. Gas grenade. It's kind of hard a little bit to read the HUD, admittedly. Let's see. Crew cap? Does that, like... Do I get, like, armor off of that? No, it's just for scrap, basically. So, there's no point in taking it. I'll take the soda. This is the food wrapper. Like, again, the lore is very interesting, too, in this game, for sure. Yeah. 6 gas. Oh, so this is if you're, like, on a keyboard. So I can understand, again, on how on a keyboard, how this all makes sense. It's much easier to manage. Die. Resist. I think we should have the key card here. I don't know who you are, but you're dead. You're deader than you were before. We'll see. Maybe I do have to, like, you know, downgrade the combat or something like that as we go forward. Who knows? But there's a decent chunk of exploration to this game too, so there's also that. I'm just trying to think now here. Which way would I go that would make sense? Okay, so that's where I am. It's the maintenance tunnels. Healing suite. Gamma quadrant. So we're in the gamma quadrant right now. Again, just pacing, taking my pace. I do want to deactivate all the security cameras though and stuff, because like I said, actually I'm just going to take everything he's got. Because Shodan obviously being able to see us is not a good thing. I'm actually kind of surprised. Whoa! Okay, that's a dick move game. Dick move! Ah. Maybe if I had a gun, this would have gone better. Are we actually going to get to see? Are we actually going to get to see what happens when you die? Yes. That's, this is also from the original game. Very nice.
I knew you would see my child.
Yeah, that's creepy, isn't it? That's what happens if you die. Oh my god, did it really put me all the way back here? Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. It put me all the way back here. That is embarrassing.
Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well.
Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't make that much progress. I just went, like, extremely slow. But still, that is embarrassing. So, I guess I gotta be... I guess it is like an old PC game. I gotta be more reliant on the quick saves. And I gotta hope now that the random number generation's kind to me, too.
Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites.
That's just great. Fantastic.
Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located.
Sorry, guys. Gotta go through all this again with me.
All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Yeah. Well, more tools you pick up, right? More things you learn. I won't replay the audio logs again. It's kind of weird though that we end up getting those tattoos though. There. Caught up. We'll have to do the puzzle again. My apologies. Legitimately did not think that was even going to be an issue. Yeah, why would I take the human skull? It's not even useful for scrap. Actually, that's a good idea. Just take the Berserk power up right off the board there. I don't need it as a quick consumable. Frag grenade. Definitely tell that some of this PC interface still is here. It's not a bad thing. It's just like, okay. Well, maybe there isn't that much random number generation because I got 20 again for the pistol shots. So note to self, do not go into the area where I was in before without having the pistol. Because that, my friends, was not very fun. Excuse me. Did this get randomized? I can't quite tell. Might have been randomized. I think it was, because, yeah, the setup was different for this. I'm not complaining. Like, I'm not complaining. It's just, like, it's more frustrating than it is. Well, like, it's frustrating for an annoyance perspective. Probably because it makes me realize that I was playing with too much of a modern game mentality. That, oh, you enter a certain room, you're automatically gonna get a checkpoint. But no, this game is not like the other. Is not like that. You gotta save if you wanna. You gotta save and save often if you want to keep your progress. It's not a bad thing. It's just something you gotta remember as a modern gamer. Okay, we got the lift back. And again, it's not like these guys are like, oh my god, it's like stamina booster. Okay. Side effect. User will experience extreme fatigue after it wears off. Okay, good to know. God damn you. Stupid spider droid. Ow! Hit it! Or repair bot. Battery pack is clearly for like the psi powers that I don't have yet. Ugh. Ooh, I actually do want to scrap this. Or do I want to exchange it for credits? I think I'll exchange it for credits. Press the start. Recycling station. Alright. I don't know. Again. Take it slow. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna heal up and I'm gonna probably, after I get these, I'm probably gonna save so that I don't have to get stuck doing the, you know what, let's do that right now. Save 1 of 20. Create new save, I guess. Oh, okay. Did I literally just create? Yeah, I didn't mean to create there it is. Sorry, just getting used to some things. Wrong. Okay, inventory. Use. Inventory. Use. Inventory use. Inventory use. Rise. Rise. Okay. Let's try this again. It's 84. Okay. Sure. Die! 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 Yikes. No, you fool! I'm gonna load because I don't want to waste the frag. I don't want to waste the frag grenade on an enemy, on non-existent enemies. Oh, this is embarrassing. I was trying to heal with the thing. The consumable. Let's try that again. Actually, let's see now here. Right. Now I gotta do this again. Use. I'd almost say I'm embarrassed, but I guess I'm just more annoyed because I have played the original, so I do understand like how some of this stuff works, and a lot of it is definitely very much PC oriented. Okay, so use hardware. Use explosive. Okay, so alright. Let's try it again. Switch flipped. Alright. Alright, health patch, go! Problem is that it requires time to kick in. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, problem is that the health patch requires time to kick in. I don't want to go that way. Now what I really need to find is the pistol. Because that is what would really help me going forward. Like, I can take most of these guys. Hit detection feels a little off, too. I'm not just saying that because I think I'm sucking. I'm saying that because it feels like it. You know what? I know I can go back, too, and get, like, max health. So I'm not too worried about that, too. If I really need to. In fact, I probably should consider it. It's kind of weird how you just, like, stack up, like, random garbage. Like, somebody thought that was necessary. Oh, transderm dispenser. Ah, dermal patches. Nice. Okay. For tri-optimum credits. Okay. Good to know. I'm sure on medical, or I'm sure on other places it offers, like, bullets. Maybe. Who's to say? I feel really bad. Really dumb. You know, in some ways. I'm replaying it just because. Arg! Damn pipe.
We're going to rush the access corridor that leads to the bridge and take down Shodan. If we don't,
key card.
I'll make sure there isn't enough of me left to be used as spare parts.
Gas grenade. I am trying to not use all my health patches too right away. Because, you know, you only get so much. You got got some resource management that you gotta, you know, be a little more conscious of, if you will. Right. I'll take this guy out in the corner and then I'll probably end up going back. Might use a health patch. Oh yeah, now I definitely will use a health patch. You gotta love the future. Like, they come up with all, you know, in science fiction, they'll come up with all this stuff like dermal healing patches, dermal, neural implants. Can't imagine what the future's, you know, really gonna be like. You know, 2072, you know, ain't that long ago, or ain't that far off, so. I'm thinking I'm gonna go. Let's see if there's anything in this corridor, this little alcove down here, if it's just a way for me to get killed. Oh. It's also very... I can say this for sure. While not 100% accurate to, like, the original, there are a lot of things... Oh, nice. I will take that, actually. There are a lot of things that are very similar to the original game. In particular, like those little details like the resist and die. You know, like, that stuff was in the original game. So, there are a lot of cool neat little callbacks here. Is that a pistol? Spark beam sidearm. No, it's not a... It's not... It's an energy weapon. Requires energy to use. Change gun, firing power of the gun. Okay. Okay, so I probably want less. Because I don't have the power packs yet. And this is why you still keep the pipe, because you don't get always a lot of ammunition for the guns. But I will take having one versus not. Clearly. Ooh, might be a nice look outside Citadel Station here. There's the mining laser, at least I think it is. Yep, we're in Saturn, or near Saturn. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Yeah, let it be known. It can be very very rough. Oh, yeah, I already had a third. So I was like, wait, can we carry more than 3? Maybe? Honig.
I'm one of the last that hasn't been changed yet. Mira and the others are dead. I saw them die, but I think I saw Mira in one of the corridors yesterday.
Yeah, that's gotta be creepy as hell.
I couldn't be sure. Shodan has modified the regeneration bays so they do things to you now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to override the cyborg protocols for the medical level regen bay. If it works, then maybe I won't die from this infected arm. It's throbbing and pulsing. God, it hurts.
Well, if that is the guy in question, the plan didn't work. Oh, I thought that was something because it was green. Oh yeah, I forgot how labyrinthine this underbelly can be. This is even without cyberspace. These levels, they can get quite intense and quite, I wouldn't even say long, just like a lot of stuff to explore. Can we? Okay, so we can stack a lot of healing patches. I don't know if, like, you can only stack 9 in the quick bar before you have to. Maybe you can only stack 9 in the healing bar before you have to do something different. 80% security. Well, we knew these people were dead, but they're empty corpses. Small standard round box. Okay, I guess. Yeah, so problem is I don't have any 9mm. I'm saving the charge gun, the electric gun, because I do not know whether or not Stupid crab. Stupid crab droid. No, it's not a crab. It's like, it's supposed to be like a spider or a scorpion. Something tells me that Shodan modified them to... Something tells me Shodan herself modified them to screw the player over. Wonder if there's an upgrade for, like, increasing the neural patch function. An iris door? I'm assuming that in order to get into there, we have to hit the switch. Another audio log. You know, the funny thing is that some people will say that System Shock actually started, like, the audio log trend that we got in, like, first-person shooters and games. I'd say that that's probably an accurate thing to say, but people also act like it's a bad thing that happened to the gaming industry. I don't think that's the case. Monkey wrench? We the monkey wrench that's gonna ruin your plan. Ooh, it's got blood on it. Found the hidden wrench. This looks familiar. Okay. So, is this a brand new weapon? Or, I mean, yeah, it's a brand new weapon. Interesting. But I got an achievement for that, so... Heh. Interesting.
The screaming finally stopped. But scraping at the door.
Yeah, that never does.
Jen, George, Brian, they're gone. Barely made it out myself.
Hmm.
Never coming back.
Nope.
Why is this happening?
Well, short answer is because, and we find this out plenty later enough, that Edward Diego is corrupt. Dun dun dun. And because he's corrupt, he ends up wanting, or because he's corrupt, he ends up needing to have Shodan be disabled so he can do his crimes, or so that his crimes don't get exposed. Pardon me here, guys. I am just ordering dinner for after I finish streaming here, so... Pardon? Excuse me. Alright, I have ordered dinner for later. Hooray! Sorry, I got turned around. So now I'm curious, is the wrench more powerful? Like, is this monkey wrench more powerful? Because it's got, like, the green glowy bits. I don't know. I don't think it's got any more range than the lead pipe. Actually, I'm trying to remember, is the lead pipe even... I'll take all that. I'm trying to remember now. Twist lock. Doors manually locked. Damn it! I'm trying to remember now, like, also very nice attention to detail with the blood on it. I'm trying to remember now. I think actually, if I'm not mistaken, the... Ah! Yeah, this is the way I wanted to go. I don't like the sound of that, though. Oh, crap. Toxic. Biological decontaminant. Yeah, let's not do that then. Yeah, so we don't have the... I don't think we have the thing then to get through that. Or do we just have to... You know what? I think actually we just have to suffer through it. Let's try that again. No. Yeah, I think you just kind of have to suffer through this. No. Oh, there better be something in here. Grenades, I'll take. Don't you dare tell me that there's nothing else. So what the hell then does this... What the hell did that switch do then? Nothing? Am I just wasting my time taking damage here? I think I am. That's frustrating. Unless... Did that button open this switch? Maybe? Nope. Damn it. Huh. So I've got a good chunk of ammunition now. Now I just need to find a pistol. If I remember correctly, I think the wrench is actually the weapon that you start System Shock 2 with, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be wrong, and you might just start off with a lead pipe. Ah, damn it. I knew he was too quiet. Anyone else? No? Good. I suppose I could turn in my scrap, and I probably have enough to buy yet another dermal implant. Ugh. That just kills me, though, vaporizing it. So we have a gas grenade. We actually have 3 frags now. I might actually be tempted to use one when we get back to that grouping that we ran into initially. Okay, so I'm actually gonna save. I've learned my lesson from before. Okay, so this is... Okay, so that's actually back the way I came originally. Let there be light. I will actually take that. So actually, we are going the correct way now. I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm hoping that the enemy doesn't respawn here. What I am gonna do... switch. Nope, nope. I'm gonna charge this up and take a shotty at the camera up here. Aha! That actually didn't decrease the level of security the way I thought it would.
Now Tactron is your oasis in the stars.
Nice. So we could buy snacks if we wanted to. Sorry, I'm not trying to go deliberately slow. I don't know why, but all that, like, that just doesn't feel like a safe thing. I can't tell if this... So it's about the same. But yeah, like, all this, like, foil and stuff just feels kind of silly. This is a storage area, so I'll take it. I do like how you can interact with the cart. I'm kind of curious as to why. A large storage crate. EMP grenade. Well, considering we're dealing with cyborgs, that is very helpful. So let me see here now. I want to use the dermal patch. I'm going to try... 3 is the magic number. I'm going to try to keep, like, 3 of them, these dermal patches on me as much as I can. Audio log. Who's that?
I've been here for 3 days, hiding from everybody, scared of everything.
Okay.
Silence is my best companion, and soon it will overcome my heartbeat. The only sound that reminds me that I'm still alive. Love you. Your smile kept me warm until now, until the end.
I am trying to jump up there. Didn't work. So, huh, interesting. I do wonder what that guy's name means. Also, remove your heart. It's only good for beating through your fragile skin. Disappear like man was never here. Long live machine. The future supreme. Metal overthrown. Spit out the bone. Sorry, just... I don't know, that just felt kind of right. I think I actually have no choice but to go where I got killed earlier. Or go down the corridor. Let's see. Locked. Maybe head back to the way I initially came from. Because that was locked. But otherwise, I don't really think that there's anything back there for me. I think it's literally going to come down to taking out all these guys. Whoa! Oh! Not what I intended, but I will take the win. Because that cyborg was going to F me up. Oh, okay, so this actually worked a little bit better. I don't know. I guess the monkey wrench is kind of a little faster. Maybe? Again, it's question mark. It's kind of hard to tell. Dead cyborg mantis. More bullets for guns I do not have. Okay. Yeah, more bullets for guns I don't have. I'll still take them. Dismembered Appen cage. It won't budge. Okay. That's cool. You know what? I'm actually going to save after that because that went well. So I don't necessarily even know. It's very PC-esque too. Like, you know, like grabbing a screenshot of like where your character is standing and stuff. Okay, so that's the beta quadrant. I don't think that there's any security cameras. Encyclopedia. Medicine container. Oh, sidearm. Is it actually any different than the current one that I've got? I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so it doesn't look like it's the same. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. So, unless I can... Yeah, I can't scrap it. I was gonna say, if I could scrap it, then I would have, or like sell it, then that would have been something I would have done, but I can't, so... I don't need, multiple guns when I've got the one gun clogging up my inventory. That just would be dumb. I suppose that's, you know, where you'd find your energy gun if you didn't, like, try to outright explore a lot. So I get it. I do like the way the map fills in, like, as you're kind of, like, walking through it, too. Again with the hat. I don't need that. Again with the bullets. I got some Teflon coated rounds. Nice. I didn't even realize that. So I've got some stuff for the guns. I just need to get my hands on a gun. Well, eventually we'll run into one of them. I know there's a shotgun in this game, and I know there's a pistol. I don't know what other kinds of guns are actually in this game, because I don't remember them. Nothing in here. And again, I apologize if this feels like it's dragging. I do not intend on that to be the case. Well, since we cleared this area out... I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to see what, if anything, that I missed, because I feel like I missed something back at the very beginning. Ah! Damn it! That's not fair. I don't remember if the game actually just spawns mutants, like, even after you've cleared an area. But if so, dick move, game. Like, dick move. It's like, what the hell's the point of clearing an area, then? Did I forget about this door? I think I did forget about this door. I did forget about this door. Right. Of course. I'll take that. I was actually... That's what I meant to do. You don't need a freaking heavy charge to take out the cameras, so... That's the reasoning why. And yes, I probably wasted a frag grenade that I didn't need to. But I kind of figured it was right in front of me, so... Dismembered appendage. So I kind of figured we'd go from there. Of course it's dark. Can't see. There we go. Let there be light. I don't know why these Trioptimum hats are here. Let's go towards the giant glowing red light. Oh, so this is the alpha area, huh? Yeah, so the cyborgs... So those guys have the gun. Yeah, so those are damaged versions of the same sidearm we can get. Which is interesting, to say the least. There's a power station. Oh, so this is the hub area. Ah! Yeah, there's no way to avoid that. Maybe there is, and I'm just an idiot. Yeah, so this is the hub area. Oh, no. Wrong one. Yeah, I wanted to get that. This is embarrassing. Hope that he can't get me. I was too focused with trying to take out the security camera. Nope, damn it. And that is why I saved. I think they borrowed this from... They borrowed that from the... They borrowed the initial stuff from the PC version. Yeah, I don't even want to imagine how far back it would put me if I loaded. Oh, that was something. Okay, on one hand, I can go back and we can try that again. That was kind of weird though. It's like, so this is the hub, it looks like. So I do think I want to go back there even if the game respawns one of these guys, because I want to kind of take the map as it, like I want to take certain elements with the map. I don't know why this respawns. It's just kind of annoying because I took care of the security camera. See now, that's where having not a gun, where a certain key card I think comes into play. I just can't remember what. You know what? Might as well heal right here. Obviously, not going to be able to make use of this every single time, but you know, take the small favors when we can get them, right? %. Now, obviously, that ain't gonna do jack to this guy. Should I? Okay, so that's that. See, I'm trying to take it, again, at a pace where I don't get, like, swamped or, like, ambushed. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry, dude. Is there anything down here except to disturb. I think that was it. It was literally just to disturb you and say, hey, see what's down here. We dare ya. Well, I did. So many rooms. So many rooms. It can be easy to get lost. I would say if the map wasn't good. The map is pretty good, so. I will say that seeing and actively taking down the security cameras is easier, I would say, than it was. Yeah. Finding and taking out the security cameras is easier than it was back in the day. You gain higher level access and open locked areas by jacking into cyberspace at these terminals. Oh, so it's a cyberspace terminal. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Data stick. Shodan's been stretched too thin. With Shodan controlling or monitoring every system on the station, it isn't surprising to see her built-in security subroutine showing its flaws. As of now, it is randomly sealing storage lockers and storing the code to access them in cyber cores that are only accessed via cyberspace, throwing this useless information into the same cores as sensitive station information will create an exploit. I'll have Shodan generate defensive systems to keep any would-be hackers away from this issue, or until this issue is sorted. Yeah, that's pretty much what ends up happening then. That's pretty much why we're here then. Oh, I'm gonna save because I don't know how good I'm gonna be at this. I am interfaced! Ooh, trippy, huh? Sorry. The game doesn't exactly display the controls. Would be nice. It would be nice, guys, if you told me about that. Okay. Descend, ascend, pulsar, ice drill, turbo dash, recall, decoy. Okay. Whee! B? Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know what to do, game. Why? Oh, okay, so I had to actually get the thing. Whee! Oh. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I just gotta... Ow. Ow. So you can't take damage. You can't take damage. Oh, God. Not good. Oh. You can't hit the walls. This is gonna be annoying for me. I don't remember the cyberspace. Decoy evasion. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I don't remember this. This might be something... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the cyberspace goes. Maybe I'll have to degrade it, the combat for this. Maybe I'll just have to remember how to do it. That's also possible. So we got health back. It's a labyrinth in of its own right. We got all these digital readouts that I can't really even tell what they mean. Ah! 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 Whoa, 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 hey! Maybe? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going. This is so much crap. Oh my god. This is a dumb idea. I think I might have bit off more than I could chew. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Phew. So, I'm gaining access. Oh. That's. Damn. Ah! Okay. So that was a portal to take me back to the beginning. Or to take me over here. Yeah, this might be one of those... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause there. I just had an itch. Yeah, this might be one of those where I end up not being able to... Like, where I have to downgrade the abilities. Like, the capabilities, because I don't remember how to... I don't remember how good or bad I am at this. It doesn't help that cyberspace is way trippy, man. Well, at least you don't have to go through these tight spaces, like, on autopilot. You just have to kind of hope for the best. Like, don't touch the stick, and you won't... In theory, you won't hit a lot of the stuff on the side. Doesn't mean that it's an exact science. Whoa, that's not fair. Where'd all you guys come from? Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Your help, please? Oh, maybe I won't need it. Is this it? Okay, no, it's not it, but I'll take the health. So these guys have a lot of trouble hitting me, it would seem. Yeah, I can tell that this is definitely something that, like, you know, without, like, you gotta get, like, cyberspace upgrades for it to, like, you know, be easier. But obviously I have no cyberspace upgrades right now. I don't know if I want to touch that, but I think I have to. Well, only one way to find out. Again, is it? Aha! Medical armory unlocked. Woohoo! That's actually very useful, because I don't know where it is, but by being able to unlock that, probably just made it that much easier to get a gun that will help me out. I'm trying to remember, I think the game has, like, syringes, maybe? I can't remember. Very good music, by the way. Very techno. Ah! Very techno music. Whee! We are out of cyberspace! Yippee-ki-yay! Oh, so that generates an autosave. Ah, who the hell am I kidding? I'm just grateful for one anyways. Is this the armory? Ah, yes it is! Ammo depot, vending machines can offer ammunition for try credits. Good, but I don't have a lot of that, so it's kind of a moot point. I'll take dermal patches any day of the week. Takes tough stuff to scrap. Gotta be very precise when hovering over this stuff, sadly. Whoa. No. Damn it. I get that it does, like, it reorganizes everything, and I can appreciate that. It's just like, eh. See, the funny thing is that if you scrap this stuff, it actually goes better than if you just try to sell it. 'Cause if you sell it, you're not really going to get a whole lot. There we go. Interesting with the energy pool. I don't recall using anything. Pulse rifle! Not quite as cool as the one in Aliens, but it'll do. Another stamina pouch. Let's just recycle these here. Before we go too deep with the gun. Which might not even be usable. I don't know if I have ammunition for it or not. Yeah, I don't think I have ammunition for it. Okay, so 100 is the most you can stack for the scrap. Good to know. I have no idea what the hell I'd use the gas grenade for at this point. Maybe that's a gun, right? Maybe that's ammunition clip? No? Oh, it's just a scalpel? Press Y to pump a second round that's effective against robots. Okay, so magnetic pulse cartridges. Good to know. So I don't have a lot of those. If I wanted more, they'd be right here. I'll still take having the gun. I would have preferred a 9mm because that's the ammunition that I've found the most of, but... Oh, come on. How did you come out of there? Although, with an upcoming fight, I think, and you know what the one I'm referring to, I suppose I probably should equip it. Especially against this. Really? That didn't... Okay, that did work. I was gonna say, game? That didn't work. Love how he's still able to get a shot off. What the hell? Come on. It's kind of disappointing. Like, what the heck, game? Why was he able to get a shot off? Okay, so that's the gamma area. And that's literal... Okay, so that's the area where I was... Yes, this is the hub now. Oh, so there was a second one. Okay. Oh. So let's charge her up and get her down. Haha! Sucker! You know what? I don't care. That was a good use of the thing. Ah! So another security camera. Where is it? Oh, over there. Okay, so Alpha's blocked. You just have ammunition. Oh, okay. Is this charge for the gun? Because I could have swore it was, I could have swore that was the battery pack. Oh. Maybe it was both. Radioactive, potentially. Yep, radioactive. Ah! Damn it! And I didn't save. I knew I should have saved after I beat the frickin' thing. Was one instant now, one instance where the autosave. That was annoying. Yeah, so it's to pump a second chamber into the round. Okay. All right. Try that again. Oh, I missed this. Nice. I'm actually glad that because I missed that.
If you're hearing this, we have set up an operations base to assist in resisting Shodan. Come to Beta Quadrant, and you will find the medical research vaults have been turned into a radioactive trench. If you are coming in from Gamma, our guards will extend the bridge for you. You can also activate the bridge using a nearby wiring panel. Any humans that can hear my voice, come to Beta Quadrant and make a stand against Shodan.
Alright. Well, that was worth coming back for. And sometimes they don't respawn. I don't know. Stay away. Alright. I get it now. So that was... Yeah, this is to take on... That's to take on regular enemy. This is to take on cyborg enemies. Security. There we go. Okay. So Beta Quadrant's where we want to go. Alpha Quadrant's where we can't go.
I will kill what I find.
Whoa. Oh, and I just realized I hadn't saved again. Ah, well, hope this doesn't bite me in the butt. See, that's the thing. You get so into the game, you forget. Oh crap, I probably gotta save. Is there even anything down here? I mean, I'm sure there is, but... Well, save anyways. Blood pack. Small blood plasma bag. Berserker combat booster. Berserker combat booster. Okay. Whee! Oh, puzzle. Oh, this is to probably get Alpha Quadrant. Oh, jeez. Now what? Now how do we do this? Oh, man. I don't know how we do this one. Oh. Huh? Oh, okay. That's a bit odd. Or, not odd, it's just unique. Okay, so... where do we plug him in? Oh man, yeah, this is... oh boy, this is a layered one. I guess at least it's not timed, and it's not like, oh my god, you have to... you have to figure it out. Like, you have to be very careful with, like, what you're doing, kind of thing. Like you wouldn't, like, say BioShock. Like there's a timer, but I don't know. Oh, I see. I like that a little bit. That's very interesting. Oh, not enough. Not enough juice. Not enough juice. I don't think. No. Not enough juice. Hmm. Am I hearing? I was gonna say, am I hearing zombies? I was getting a little nervous there because I was like, little zombies? I don't want zombies here. No, no. Hmm. Hmm. So you gotta hit it like at a certain point, I think. That's what the game wants. I think. Unless I'm supposed to take it all the way up to the top. Hmm. I don't know. Ah! Aha! Hmm. Yeah, it's a different puzzle. Definitely. I wouldn't say convoluted, but it's definitely got some intrigue to it. You definitely have to think about it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing some less than savory things. I do want to unlock this though, because something tells me it's important. I'm kind of wondering if it's the switches or it's like the plugs that need to be changed. Very confused now. These were not puzzles in the original game. I'm just gonna say it like that. What am I doing? There's that. I suppose, yeah, the plugs actually, the places for them does actually matter. Maybe. Like, it kind of feels like it matters where you place the plugs, but I'm not sure if it actually does. What? It looks like it's a little bit better. Aha! Alright. Alpha activated. And this is how we... Yep. Turn off the gravity. Aha! Victory. Oh, almost forgot this stuff here. Do we have anything here? Yes. We got ammo. And we got a healer, which I will use right now, actually. Ah. I'd say everything's coming up Millhouse, but how many of you would actually get that reference these days? With The Simpsons? But also, probably because I was never the biggest Simpsons guy to begin with. Save. Yep. Mutants. target. Where are you? Huh? Yes, taking a lot of damage. They are respawning. I do not like this. I do not like that they are respawning. Yeah, I know. I'm dead. That's why I saved. That's why you save, kids. I don't remember the previous game being like that, where you would have to potentially deal with, like, mutants. I think you, like, once you got, like, the security level down... Like, I think once you got, like, the security level down, like, it wasn't, like, you actually were, like, safe. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the Delta Quadrant. We're gonna... Oh, okay. Well, at least this time, at least with that, I can understand. That was not, like, that was not the game, that was the game, like, actively, like... Come on! Damn it! Am I gonna have to downgrade the difficulty on the combat? Oh, I hope not. I know, and the... You know, if I had a gun... I have a lot for, like, the 9mm. If I had that gun, I probably wouldn't be in this situation. But I don't. Oh, we gotta take it as it comes. Oh. Maybe I should be using this Berserk power-up. They're just throwing so many of you at me. I actually never entered in here. Then again, I did have a lot of med patches, so... Yeah, I did have a lot of med patches, so I suppose it makes sense. And I'll take it. Med patch back. Thermometer, okay. Kerfray. Oh, okay. Biological systems mod. Oh, yeah! I forgot. That actually allows you to track the health of the enemies. Very useful. And these are softwares. So yeah, you actually do want that, so the fact that you can miss these is pretty catastrophically. More Berserk. I don't even know what the limit is on that in the inventory. 5 maybe? Maybe it stacks up to 9. Stethoscope. Stamina. I'm very nervous about using like those stamina and the Berserk stimulants because I know that they will eventually like drain you and leave you exposed. I mean, as we saw with the the Berserk, like, you end up seeing visions of the enemies of the first game. That's not great. Oh, okay, so this is not functional. Well, I am going to save because we did pick up something that's actually vitally useful. If I have to tiptoe through this game, so be it. I will. I know beta's where I need to go, but I want to go to Alpha Lab first. If I can get... if I could actually get the thing. Oh crap, I don't have a thing. I see now. Where'd he go? Oh, that's a cheat move. That's the first time that's been introduced. Oi. Yeah, shut up. Okay. So, we've only got one shot with this. So let's load her up for bear. And take this guy out. Haha! I am starting to remember some of these areas. That's beta. That's where I want to go. Oh, geez, light bridge. Oh, okay. You heard it. Not welcome. Remove myself. Maybe I need to go to beta first? I mean, I guess we could try to go to beta first. Let's see. Going back to Gamma won't get us anywhere. Alpha Labs is, of course, locked. Which, of course, that sucks, but... we'll figure it out. Manually locked, of course. Ah! Doctor's office. Alethea Grossman? I believe that's how it's pronounced. Dr. Nathan Darcy. Something tells me that might be Mr. Darcy. Oh no, this is Dr. Darcy. Obviously want to get the stuff that's in here. Again, the moment I get the pistol is the moment that this actually becomes a little more bearable. Like, yeah, I know bullets probably won't do that much damage against cyborgs to begin with, but I'm sorry, I can't quite read that. It's just like out of reach. Ooh, he's been decapitated.
Althea, I have a plan.
Althea.
The mining lasers to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it
Ooh.
to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
Shit. Well, that's not good. Huh. Pink keycard, huh? It's another Phaser, I don't need that. Coffee thermos. Figures. I'll give credit where credit's due. The humans weren't exactly just lying down to die. Oh, is that Aletha? Athena? Pistol! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Finally! Finally! Now we're cooking with gas. What was that? I just picked up? Oh, it's a stethoscope. Yes, yes, yes. Woohoo! I love it. Now they will rue. Now they will rue the day they reckoned with me. Alright, we'll get this audio log and then we'll try to take them out one by one. Huh, Honig made it all the way here, huh?
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again.
Right.
She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Well, I mean, with that attitude. Oh, a video ad. Life pods disabled. Eco pods 3 remaining. Shields offline. Saturn orbit. Interesting. That's very weird. Alright, let's see how you like bullets, you fleshy bastards. Okay, we do have iron sight aim, thank goodness. I was gonna say, if we don't have iron sight aim, I'm screwed. We can switch ammo type, but there's no point to. Okay. We're making progress now. Got a lot of bullets that we've been collecting too. Trying to think now. What direction should I go? I don't think Alpha Quadrant's the right way. I guess we could try to go to Gamma Quadrant here and just like see if it improves with yeah. Ah. I mean, I guess now that I think about it, we can always try to go to the to that other armory door. I don't have the code for it though. Damn it. Suck EMP grenade. Wait, that doesn't kill you? Oh, that's annoying. Well, there's a reason why I saved. Just pathetic. Oh, you've gotta be. That was not fair. Yeah, I just let them kill me. In part because that was a dumb move on my part. So... So I'm trying to think, should I downgrade the combat? I'm also trying to think, where I should go. 'Cause... Oh, it tells me... It's telling me the security. I waited too long. You know what? That's fine. Something tells me I was gonna have to take you guys out eventually. So, there. Die. Only had the code to the armory door. Okay. There it is. I was gonna say, there's gotta be a way to activate this map. So there's a door way back there that I didn't access. Maybe that's a way? I can try. Sure as hell not gonna be any more of a waste of time than anything else right now at this point. Because I'm trying to avoid going to the Alpha Quadrant if I can. Because I know that there's all of those guys there, and I don't really have the firepower to deal with them. So that was a manually locked door. Yeah, I think I have little choice but to go through the Alpha Quadrant. And hope I don't get slaughtered. And maybe the game doesn't respawn enemies so much as it just... After you complete certain things, it kind of gives you hazards to conquer. Which, while annoying, I suppose does make a bit of a degree of sense. In making sure that there's still drama in areas that you've cleared before. No, I can't go that way. Oh. Alright. So that was beta. I unlocked Alpha. Why do I get the feeling that I was supposed to go to Delta? No, it's not what I wanted. Damn it. Now this gun's useless. Because I don't have the charge for it. Ugh. At least take out one of these guys here. I know that I'm not supposed to be here yet, Codan, but I'll just go to the beta area then. Yeah, I'll just go to this beta area then. Also, there. Whoa! Whoa, that's... You are a big fella. Oh. Can't even tell if that's, I can't even tell what that is. Mantis. I don't know why the backpack is there instead of this. Yeah. Yeah, you do have to crawl through this game in a lot of ways. A cyborg assassin. That's new. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Not one bit. Magnesium tip rounds? Okay. Not functional. That's not good. Hell? Is this the morgue? Do I even want to know? Alright, I'm saving here because I don't know if falling to this ground here will kill me. And I don't want to risk it. Okay. And that's another reason why, because I didn't know where you were. Damn it. I didn't know where he was, so I was kind of hoping he was gonna show some sense of fair play. Ooh, a first aid kit. Perfect. Use it. Yeah, use it. Please. I don't know. I know, we just got it, but yeah, let's use that, please. Whew. Oh, radiation poisoning. That's not good. Ah! Where am I going? 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 Ah! God damn it. I gotta turn this off here. Crap! Well, I'm not getting attacked, so I'll take it. Okay, so I need to get... It's another one of these puzzles where you kind of gotta get... Where you gotta get it to a certain point. Ah, damn it! Go away! Damn it! Embarrassing. Okay. No. No. Okay, so this is the right one. Come on now, game. The hell? That's right. This is right. Yeah, because this leads nowhere, so I don't know what the game expects of you. Maybe here? Maybe this is it? I don't know. I'd say it's not a hard puzzle, but that's probably not true. It's just one of those things where you're trying to figure out what does what. So I guess from that perspective, you could say that it's not a hard puzzle. Because there's only so many things you can do. And yeah, I know it does kind of tell you what certain things do. It's just not... I don't get it. Yeah, this is clearly... Now I'm kind of nervous as to what the hell it actually does, because... Obviously, I don't know if it gets rid of the radiation, but obviously this is an important piece. There's only so many combinations though, so I don't really know what the hell this is. Do we have to put the plugs in here and then they both kind of... Do they both combine? No? So then what the hell is the point? Cross the things? I mean, I'm almost out of ideas here. Hey, we did it! Woohoo! Got the light bridge. Blast door. I don't even know where I'm going. Boardroom? Oh, this is back here. Beta. Back here. Okay. Alright. Dead cyborg assassin. Huh. Apparently he had some ID tags. Oh my god, I am actually burning through this ammo pretty quick. I do not like that. Alright, well, you want me to be more strategic, game? Fine. I'll build up some ammo. Ooh, this poor guy got bisected. so that was just locked from the other side. Door. Take another first aid kit. Shrink wrap body. I didn't want to carry it. I wanted to see what secrets it held. The labyrinth just gets deeper. Ah! Grr. Ugh. Not gonna use the medical patches if I don't have to. Damaged pistol. Crushed Krakows box. Okay. Yeah, some people were clearly hiding out up here. Bathroom. Arrest station. Uh-oh. I'm trapped. Am I trapped until... What the hell? Am I stuck here? Is that a glitch? It's probably a glitch. And of course, because it's a glitch, I knew I should have saved after I activated this bridge. Grr! I hate when that happens. Then again, the original game was known to be buggy too, so I don't know what else to say. Did we? No, that's a damaged assault rifle. Ah! No! Damn it. All right. Come on now. Stinking bridge. Yeah, those guys down there don't. Oh, they're yelling and stuff. That doesn't. Grr. I knew I should have saved after I did this puzzle. Hmm. Grr. This is one of those games where I think I might have to save after every major puzzle. That or I gotta dumb it down. But I really don't think that I should. You know I did this. Come on, game. Don't make me continually have to prove that I'm awesome. Grr. Well, how did I not? I don't know. This is so frustrating. I can't tell whether I need to knock the combat down a peg or whether I need to knock the puzzling down to make sure that we get through this in some semblance of time. Yeah, so note to self, don't just rely on what's readily in front of you. Security. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes... Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you in this red light. That's probably my problem. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Waste the battery pack. Keep you handy. Oh yes, I did just quick save after a quick save, or save after a save. I felt it was necessary. Alright. Not worth it to go into the thing here. Only thing that was in there was a food bar, and these guys look like they had their own. Nice. Audio logs. And a first aid kit. I will take that. Sight vision enhancement. Uh-huh. Too heavy to bring box with you. Well, oh, I wanted to. Hold on to the first aid kit.
Status report. I've led a small group of survivors across the radioactive trench in Beta Quadrant into the operations base that Abe mentioned. Being the highest-ranking manager present, I sent Keith and his group to look for supplies. Darcy is working on a plan to disable the mining laser from his office on research. No updates from him yet. We're safe here. But for how long?
Answer, not long enough. As it turns out. Yeah, not long enough as it turns out. Obviously avoid the radioactive stuff if I can help it here in Beta Quadrant. Oh, man. I don't even know. Is this another audio log? Let's see what it has in store for us before we miss Grossman again.
Another blow today. Carl reported Keith and his group are dead. He and Todd got separated on the way back. Carl watched on a security monitor as Todd was dragged into a region bay only to come out as some cyborg. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. We have 20 people left. Supplies are low. If we don't push forward, we're dead. Maybe someone else should have been in charge.
Yeah, that's always the way you gotta see it. Another light bridge. Hooray! Alright. Oh. Spray paint can. Another light bridge to make this area easy to traverse. Great. So now we could go back if we really wanted to. The real question is now, where do we want to go? Oh, another audio log. So actually this is either I missed this or this is the right way after all. I think this is the right way after all.
Todd got the combination for the armory on medical. It's 705. Once we're on it, some of the survivors want to head for the flight deck and escape. Others want to try for the bridge. They think that if we can take Showdown offline, we can retake the station. I'm heading out to lead a group on Darcy's plan. Together we will beat this.
A valiant attempt, but unfortunately not to be. But we finally got something that we had been waiting for a long time. The armory code. Hooray, souffle. I just realized since I don't really have other energy weapons, I probably should charge this one up to... charge my thing up to medium. This is why you don't give up, kids. 705. Access granted. Oh. I'm sure it's been raided, but... we'll have to... oh, God. Actually... forget raided. Anybody that was alive... another... just in case you didn't have the gun. Frag grenade, gas grenade. Mod kit stations provide weapon upgrades. Ooh, I like. Okay. That actually feels like it might be useful. For the try upgrades. Yeah, okay. How do I use it then? What do I do then? Do I just put the gun in? I don't know what you want from me. Oh, I don't have enough credits, that's why. Proximity mine. Okay. That's cool. And EMP grenade, good. Surprisingly, the plasma mine doesn't take up that much space, which you think it would for a mine, but yeah, just don't have enough credits. That's an ammo depot. Yeah, so obviously I could I don't know. We'll come back here actually, because if we take all this scrap, also grab that because apparently you missed it. But if we take all the scrap here, we can get more tokens. Then we could buy a weapon mod for the pistol, because I have a feeling we're gonna be stuck with that for a while. We're on like, we're 50% through with the security, because I'm trying to take them out as they come. The good news is that I think the game's actually more forgiving once you actually like unlock like stuff here. Like, I think I'm actually giving it a little bit not enough credit here. Yeah, it is literally aluminum foil here. don't want to go in there. Ugh. Let's go back to the offices here. Now I left some stuff behind. I do hope this isn't boring, but I don't think it is. Alright. Start scrapping. And obviously we could sell this stuff too if we really wanted to, but... well... honestly, scrapping it probably offers more value. If I could, I would sell those, like the basins or like those, but I don't know if that'd work. Well, the PDAs I could sell for credits, but a lot of this other stuff is just easier to scrap and... yeah, we'll figure this out. We can figure it out. It's kind of funny though, you pick up like these test tube racks, just like yoink. Yeah, let's just sell all that stuff then here. Let's see. If I could sell, if I believed I could sell the pistol, I would, but I don't think I can. Like, I can't sell an extra pistol here. Otherwise, I would. Alright, let's go back to the scrapper. And once we get the mod... once we get the mod... I'm gonna try to progress towards... Gamma. Or not Gamma. Alpha Quadrant. Because... I think everything else is kind of locked from one side. I don't really have any alternatives. Yeah, it's just this door down here in the maintenance tunnels, which I can't access. So I would be screwed if I have no other choice but to go down Alpha Quadrant. I really do. Oh well. And yeah, there's no easier way to do this. This is definitely where the PC has an advantage for sure. You wouldn't have to do all this on a PC, or it wouldn't take as long with like the D-pad or whatever. Let me see something here. No, I can't put the gun in. At least not at the moment. Let's get the coins here and see if putting the gun in there actually nets me something, or if I actually can't sell the broken guns. Or the... no, it won't let me put guns in there. Let me put the stems in to recycle. It will not. Alright, worth an effort. Well, actually, I will get rid of the scrap cubes that I've got. Something tells me that some of these levels won't take this long, like this being one of the first ones is part of the reason why, but I don't know. I don't know what the heck you need then from me, game. There we go. I was just gonna say, I guess it's gotta be equip the weapon. All mods are permanent. Okay. Let's see. Capacity mod kit. Alright. I'll take it. Now, how many credits do I have? Okay. I have a decent amount still. I thought that would give me an achievement, but it didn't. I'm gonna try, keyword is try, to take on the dudes in Alpha Quadrant here. It very well might not work. It could go very poorly. We'll see how it... We'll see. I know I have to get there eventually, because there's only so much I can do. Oh!
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
Ah! I see how it is. That's creepy though. That's Shodan for ya. That's Shodan for ya. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Okay. So we gotta put this on medium. I can't get through this. Ah! Very simple puzzle. Very simple puzzle. Oh. But yeah, there she is. She'll show up and she'll taunt you. You're not welcome here. Basically, I do not resist. You have been warned. How much do I have left on the security? Oh, jeez. 48%. Because there's another camera up ahead. Okay. So that activates that lift. Force door is blocked.
I hear. I'll pay.
Alright. Here goes nothing. I mean quite literally nothing. Okay. Ow. Oh crap. I know I should have reloaded probably beforehand. Here. Well, here it is. Ah, I have a first aid kit. I have 2 of them. Can I use this without getting killed? Okay, phew. Yes, I can. Alright. Now... Oh, crap. Ah! This is why I use the energy gun. Oh, crap. Ah! Anyone else? want to explore, so don't get in my way. Dragon's Breath rounds. Nice. Only one set though, because we don't have the shotgun either, so. Well, made it to Alpha Quadrant. I wanted to get here. All right. So we've got the light bridge back. Is this? Ah, it is a new area. I was just kind of confused. I was like, wait a minute. What is this area? I don't remember being here before. It's because I hadn't been here before. Open says me. Frag grenade. Teflon round. I forgot which gun that goes in. The game will tell me, I'm sure. Okay, so that is where I think I should be going. Maybe. But we're gonna explore. Oh, God. Whoa! Cyborg doctor. Cyborg surgeon. Oh, that's so creepy. That's creepy. That's very creepy. Healing agent. That's just creepy. Like, look at that. It's like the Borg being cybernized, except more crudely. Like if the Borg had, like, no, like... Ah! Damn it. Probably attracted some attention for that, because I wasn't very fast. Yeah, if like the Borg were very crude in how they did things. Shodan herself.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image.
Yep. Also, yeah, that's what Shodan calls us, insects. Okay, so that's that door opened. Cargo lift. Store items in the cargo lift. To free up inventory space, it is available on most floors. Okay. Yeah, this is medical level 1. I don't really have... Let's see. Okay, so the pipe has a slightly longer range, but less damage. I should probably get rid of the pipe. too. Just for the inventory space. I forgot about that cargo lift. Do I even want to do this one here? Doesn't look like it's...
Cyber conversion canceled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
Ah! You've canceled cyborg conversion procedure. Your body will be reassembled in this restoration bay if you die. Yay! So that's how you cut down on the, having to worry about like saving and all the damn time and stuff. I admit, a little bit on the annoying side, but hey, it works. I mean, ow! What the hell was that? Oh. Fine. Fine. You want to be like that? Want to play that game? We can do that. Lights, please.
Snacktron supplies all your all-natural synthetic
Of course. Damaged ID. Or not damaged ID, damaged assault rifle. Toothpaste. Coffee. If it costs credits, it probably isn't worth it. Oh, okay. Ah! See, I was afraid of that. But ta-da! Now, did I end up not taking those guys out, though? No? No, I did. I will take that. Ow. Yeah, now this is admittedly where I can just throw myself at the various, like, groups. And, obviously that's, kind of not... That's not fair, but... admittedly after you run through so many of these things, you kind of like, fair? Screw fair. They're giving me enough headaches to the point where you say, fair is not my problem. Nothing happened. It needs a switch. Oh. Let me guess, a switch I have no access to right now. Right? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Well, hello, cyberspace. We meet again. Ow! That's a cheap trick, game. Like, seriously, what the hell? Is there anyone else that wants to jump me unfairly? 'Cause we can do this all day. What now, Shogun?
Most of the insects have either died or were reborn. Small resistance pockets remain. I will cleanse them from my body soon. Diego has served well and will continue to evolve to suit my purposes. Earth shall receive my magnificence, my glory. My great works will begin
Oh, wow.
once I arrive, and there shall be no other gods before me.
Now the plot really starts to get thick. And with that lovely bit of new information, I think I'm going to call it a stream right there, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to start... We're going to be continuing with System Shock, the remake. And it will be... It'll be 11:30 CST. So, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys all enjoy the rest of your Saturday, wherever you are in the world. This is JPtheOrangeLantern getting ready to sign off after a raid, but when you're, I hope to, excuse me, I hope you guys stay happy, stay healthy, and may you all continue to grow, my little lamplings. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is JPtheOrangeLantern signing off.